Okay. There we go. Turn this down. There we have it. Hey, Avis, what's up, man? How's it going, sir? My cord's going to kind of be in the way a little bit because I'm having to use my 3 button for this one. 6 button works, but it has issues, so I've got to use a 3 button old school Sega Genesis controller for this one. And it's not bad. For Mortal Kombat 1, you can get away with using a 3 button, but I would recommend it for like 2 on up, you know. But as you see here, Mortal Kombat for Sega Genesis. This is the arcade edition. It's put out a few years ago by Master Lin Kuei. Did such a great job on this version. Absolutely love this game. This is probably my favorite home version of Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah, it still has the kind of, you know, maybe they're not quite as great backgrounds, but they've done a lot to correct it. They fixed the backgrounds. They've cleaned up the characters. The colors are better. The gameplay is pretty good still. But yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. I don't know what's happening with my controller here. In 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. My volume's acting funny for some reason. I think the button was held down. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, my controller slid away from me. Hold on. Hold on. Whew. Yeah, man. Roll with me. It is a great version of Mortal Kombat 1. I'm telling you. It's, again, like I said, I think it's my favorite version for the home versions of Mortal Kombat 1. He did such a great job with it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Vertigo again, huh? Man. Sorry to hear that, Avis. You're susceptible to vertigo quite a bit, huh? What's up, BH? How are you, sir? Again, I apologize for the late, last-minute kind of live stream, but this was the soonest I could pull it off. So I've been a pretty busy day today, so been busy being a dad today. Adulting, I guess you could say. While we're chatting here, you guys have a specific character you want me to get this thing rolling with? Sorry about the cord being in the picture, but my Sega Genesis is all the way up there, and I really need to use a 3-button controller for this particular game. The 6-button does work, but it's the way the low kick works is kind of sporadic, so it's not consistent. Sub-Zero, hell yeah, that's always a go-to, man. Sub-Zero works perfect for me. Yeah, sounds are better, everything. You want me to turn up, guys? Does this sound good? Let me know. I'll turn up a little bit. You don't hear me jabbering so much. But yeah, man, yeah, the sounds, the colors, even the writing on the screen, you know, much bigger and bolder. The colors of stuff like that, like Johnny Cage's shadow kick, is actually getting closer to accurate. You know, it's really nice, very well done. So I'll stop jabbering about it and I'll just start playing it. Atari 2600 controller, man, I don't know about that. Dip switches is the same thing as the dullard code. It's just already tapped in here for me. All I'm really gonna do here is turn off the bonus stages. I'm not a big fan of the bonus stages, so I'll just turn that off. I guess we could turn on the shadows across the moon and maybe fight Reptile. We'll turn that on. And what the heck, let's turn on the pit right at the gate. It's already set to medium difficulty level. When I play like the secret characters like Noob Saibot or Reptile, it feels like very hard. I think it automatically goes to very hard difficulty level. Yeah, and I have a 6-button, man, but it just doesn't work very good. Like the low kick is kind of sporadic. It works when it wants to. Whereas Mortal Kombat 2, 3, and Ultimate work just fine. But yeah, for some reason, the 6-button doesn't like this game. So using the, oh, well, we don't have anything flying across the moon yet. It'll likely be the next time we get here. But you can just tell by the colors, everything's just better. You know what I mean? There's like even like the words on the screen, brighter, bolder, very nice. Instead of just like the small writing they had before. So much cleaner looking. Master Lin Kuei did a terrific job with this game. Cannot complain at all. Johnny Cage is a sucker for that roundhouse. See, I haven't played Eternal Champions. I've heard good things about Eternal Champions, honestly, but I've never given it a shot. I've seen some of the footage of it. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, I never gave it a shot. Yes, VH, I am getting the Legacy Collection. I just ordered, because I was afraid his time was going to run out, I ordered the Standard Edition with the Reptile slipcover from Atari.com. That Reptile slipcover looks awesome. If you guys haven't seen them yet, I think they took the pre-orders for it down, but I'm not 100% sure. I ordered mine for the Xbox. So that's what I primarily play on, is the Xbox. So I'll be getting mine. Hopefully at some point it'll be cross-play where I can play everybody else. But yeah, lol, I'll check it out. Honestly, I think I have it on like I think I have it around here somewhere. Honestly, like on like some kind of multi-card or something. I might give it a shot. Eternal Champions. They came out with a Sega CD version of it as well, but I never tried the Sega CD version also. So there we go. BH, are you getting a Legacy Collection? And if so, which version are you going to get? I thought about the collectors, but I can't really afford it, and I don't really... The only thing I really thought was kind of cool out of it was the Goro controller holder. But that was kind of cool. The Sega CD version is likely superior. Okay. I think I have access to both of those. I may have to try it out. What kind of combo system is Eternal Champions? Is it like a what do you call it? Kind of like the dollar combo system, or is it like a jungle combo system? Just curious. Or like the 2-in-1s, kind of like Street Fighter. Oh, Street Fighter style. Okay. Do you love me some good Street Fighter? Don't get me wrong. Street Fighter is the bomb. I used to play Street Fighter 2 a lot. Even before I started playing Mortal Kombat, I was playing Street Fighter 2. See, we make mess up. Look, I may mess up in the corner. Is that crazy? So what happens is, for Sub-Zero, for his fatality on this version, he backs up a little bit to pull their head off, but if there's no room in the corner, it'll do that right there. Oh, no, you're good, man. I like to hear other fighters. I mean, you know, I primarily, most of my gaming is Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Killer Instinct. So any suggestions for other fighting games, I'm down for, you know. I love good fighting games, especially for that 90s era. Big fan of that era of fighting games. Well, you're flying kick. Really? After I let go of block, he does the flying kick. Nice. Yes, I'm a big Killer Instinct fan. The first Killer Instinct, I like them all, but the first one I love the most. I had the biggest connection with. Hey, Luke Kingsbury in an A game right now. Have to cheat him a little bit with some jump kicks. Yeah, the original Killer Instinct, I love 2. 2's pretty good. I mean, I don't love it, but 2's pretty good. Thanks, Davis. Crazy glitch, right? 2's pretty good, and 2013's amazing, but I never really took the time to learn it. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool looking, though. Just get me out of the corner. Yep. Luke Kang's just bringing it, man. Just all over me. Oh, there we go. Oops. That was ugly. That was an ugly round. We got him. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The arcade sound effects is gonna be tough to beat. But you know, I think Sega Genesis did pretty well. Super Nintendo did good also, except just for. Oh, you're talking about. I'm sorry. You're talking about Mortal Kombat, right? As far as sound effects go. Because if that's what we're talking about, yeah, sound effects overall, the arcades would be where you have the best sound effects, I think. But I do think the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo did a pretty good job of, you know, having it their own way. Survival mode with all characters. Mortal Kombat. You talking about that Mortal Kombat Plus? Mortal Kombat 2 Plus? Survival mode? By the way, I love the way this stage looks now. They did such a great job on this version. Did you notice it doesn't get very dark, though, when you do the fatalities here? I know, man. Those combos are insane on Killer Instinct 2013. It's crazy. Oh yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, they are. I look at the scores for all the games, for all the Mortal Kombat. I think they did a great job. The arcade ones, you know, really just hit the strongest though. And even like the sound effects when you do hits and stuff like that, I think that's probably the best in the arcade because you really feel that impact more. You know what I mean? Especially if you uppercut somebody. Yeah, and as far as visuals go, this arcade version has a really nice look about it. See, like Sonya's rings are actually pink on this version, which is cool. Let's see if we can do that fatality glitch again. Gotta push her in the corner, jump over her, do the fatality. There we go. There you go. Fatality glitch. Had jaundice, yeah. Yeah, on that, was it Mortal Kombat 2 Unlimited Dark Edition? Yeah. The yellow Dan Forden. That's good stuff, wasn't it? MK2 Plus. I'm not sure I could do the survival mode with everyone. I could do it with quite a few people, but not with everyone, I don't think, because it gets pretty tough. Some of those characters gets tough to do it with. Okay, now we have a possibility for a double flawless, maybe? Fight Reptile. Okay, there's one flawless. You can do it. Uh-oh. Woo! Barely ducked that in time. There we go. That should get us a reptile fight right there. Did everything correctly, right? No blocking. Double flawless. Fatality. Should equal automatic reptile fight. Let's see if it does. Oh my gosh. Reptile. Beautiful looking bottom of the pit. Look how deep that green and that blue is on Sub-Zero. I mean, that all looks so nice on this version. You can tell they tweaked the colors quite a bit. Calm down, Reptile. Bro. Still says Scorpion above his name. Now, I don't think we're going to get 10 million on this version. When I beat him, I'll probably get 1 or 2 million. But I'm not thinking 10 million. For some reason, that was not... even in the arcade, it doesn't give you 10 million. Even though it says 10 million, it doesn't give you that much. It's crazy. What the hell was that, guys? Did y'all see that? All right. Let's see what it says. Right now, we're at 4,823,000. Okay. Okay. 10 million. So you just see, it just gave us 1 million points. But I've counted the zeros multiple times. It says 10 million. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, they did a great job with this version. It is very close to the arcade. You know, I mean, it's obviously a few minor things. Still has a lot of that Genesis look about it, but even like Kano's knives are a better color. What am I doing? Myself killed here. Even Kano looks a little bit better. It's like his outline or the way his body's shaded or something. I don't know how to explain it. But even it looks a little bit better. If you look at the monks in the background, they look a little bit more detailed. So yeah, this stage has been tweaked for sure. Looks great. Looks and plays great. Love this game. Tremendous job. And don't get me wrong, I grew up with the original Sega Genesis version of this game, so I do love it as well. I just like the tweaks they made to it to make it a little bit better. To your ball. There you go. That's what I was waiting for. I didn't think I would catch, but I tried anyways. This isn't Mortal Kombat Turbo. Mortal Kombat Turbo, you can catch with that jump kick also in the corner. Because your uppercut recovery is faster. There we go. Again, guys, sorry about the cord being kind of in the screen. It's just my Sega Genesis is kind of far off the picture here, and the cord's only so long, so it is what it is. Look at the stage, guys. So nice. Your flying kick. Just not having it, is he? Ooh, got lucky that time. Yeah, he sure was. You see how fast he's moving? He's trying to run me down, man. Really? Bro. That's kind of crappy. Whoops, that was ugly. Yep, I was screwed right there for sure. Had to be a little bit more aggressive towards Liu Kang this time because he's backing me in the corner. Fast fatality. So I know I've asked you guys before, but which versions of Legacy are y'all picking up? Any collector editions out there pre-ordered, or you guys get any of the ones with the cool skins on the slipcover? Or even deluxe editions. Okay, no, was. My first one was either Sub-Zero or Scorpion, but I think it was Sub-Zero was the first one I saw. The good old spine pull. But man, in this game, they're all pretty great, honestly. The very first fatalities are pretty much the best ones. Push kick that early. Probably just get the standards. Yeah, man, that's all good. I mean, it's going to have all the same games on it, so it's not a big deal either way. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting the standard edition. All I'm getting that's different about it is going to have that slipcover on it. I thought that Reptile Green looked the best, but they all look good. That Sub-Zero blue and the Scorpion gold or yellow, whatever. And then I think there's like a smoke color, like a kind of a blackish grayish color, charcoal. Yeah, they all look really good. I know some people are getting the collectors and stuff like that. I can't wait to see the unboxings for the collectors. because I want to see what that book is all about, and of course I want to see the Goro controller holder in action. You know. I probably shouldn't say this right now because I'm fighting him, but this version of Goro, excuse me, is probably the easiest Goro in all of Mortal Kombat history. Just for the fact that he will let you, it seems pretty easy to jump kick him, and also like whenever you hit him, it takes off as much damage as it takes off everybody else. You know what I mean? Like most of the time when you fight, oh, that's crappy. Most of the time when you fight Goro, it doesn't take off as much damage, you know, through most of the other versions. Look, see that? I talked trash. Look what happened. Look what happened. I get my ass kicked. I deserve that. Oh, shit. Yeah, he's mad. I'm sorry, Goro. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. I apologize. But anyways, like I said, when you hit him, it takes off the same amount of damage it takes off everybody else, which is uncharacteristic of Goro. Most of the time when you fight Goro, he takes off less damage. It's like boss damage. You know, it takes off a little bit less. So. Mortal Kombat was all Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat changed everything. I played a couple of arcade tournaments. Nice, man. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm the same way. I played Street Fighter at first, and then I really got into Mortal Kombat as soon as it showed up on the scene. Especially because, you know, you had that digitized graphics, so you had like the real people on the screen, and then secondly, the blood and the gore, right? The fatalities and just all the blood in general. I'm the same way though. I started with Street Fighter 2. And I vaguely remember playing a tiny bit of Street Fighter 1 at we had a theater here that had Street Fighter 1. And I played it a tiny bit, probably even before Street Fighter 2. I played Street Fighter 2. But I wasn't really into it as much as Street Fighter 2, so. But yeah, as soon as Mortal Kombat hit the scene, I still played Street Fighter, but yeah, Mortal Kombat was primarily what I played. Now, in this version, if you beat the game without continuing, you get to fight Ermac at the end. That's one thing that's actually not, you know, like the actual arcade version of the game. But that's pretty cool. It's a cool little addition to the game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, what? Yeah, you fight Ermac on this version, on the arcade version of the Sega Genesis one. Again, obviously not in the real game, but still pretty cool. Error macro, that's right, error macro. He's pretty easy, he's faster. He's about as fast as Reptile, maybe even a little bit faster than Reptile. But he's pretty straightforward. His projectiles are flying fast, aren't they? There you go. But that'll work, that'll finish it. You were 12, I was 13 when Mortal Kombat 1 came out. And yeah, blew my mind. Same way though, I played in tournaments, you're right, I was playing people that were older than me mostly. They were in their older teens or some early 20s also. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, it's always fun to play through with subs, no matter which version of Mortal Kombat 1 you play. Beating it with Sub-Zero is always satisfying. I skip all this? Sometimes you can. I think this one I have to exit that playthrough without resetting it. But yeah, so yeah, I can't wait for Legacy Collection to come out. I don't know if it's official September 30th for the digital edition. I'm not sure, but that's kind of what everybody's expecting around later on this month, right? So the very end of this month, which is fine. I think I've got enough. I think I've got enough Microsoft credit or money on my account where I can just buy the digital version. And like I said, just wait for the physical copy to come out in December. So, are you out, man? All right, Lowell. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Been nice chatting with you. Yeah, sorry I started kind of late, but we'll set up a regular human time at some point. What do you, Avis? I think I've already asked you this, but whenever you get yours, what's the first thing you're gonna do? Are you gonna play online right away, or are you gonna play through the game a little bit, get a little familiar with it? What's your plans, Avis? For me, I'm probably just gonna play, play the ladders for a little bit on some of these games, and then afterwards I'll go into playing online shortly afterwards. Probably still the same day it comes out. All right, now who? Now who? Shadows on. The pit. How about we keep the ninja streak going, and we use Scorpion. But even guys, if you compare this to the regular Sega Genesis version, even the backgrounds of like these characters over here is different. Like they're just like solid colors. Like Sonya has like a solid pink or yellow or blue or something color behind her. These have at least a little bit more detail in them. This side was already that same way. I think they had a little bit more detail in Kano's picture. But yeah, if you go and look at the actual Sega Genesis version, you'll see that this one has more detail in the backgrounds of them, which is pretty cool. But here we go. Let's see if we can get a double flawless here. See if we can get an early reptile fight. First guy on medium difficulty level is going to play like this, really. I don't think he's going to do much. He might throw a fireball here and there, but other than that, I think we could probably double flawless him fairly easily. I love how the Peter Pan back there. Got your Peter Pan characters. That's pretty cool. There we go. Should be easy reptile fight. But yeah, I'm super excited to play them. I'm even excited to play the handheld versions of Mortal Kombat and Legacy Collection. And I'm also excited to look at the history, like that, all that history stuff, and the Fatality trainer. Looks pretty cool. Can't wait. It's got a lot of cool stuff I can't wait to try out. I wonder if the Fatality trainer goes across all the different Mortal Kombats, because I hear some of those Game Boy fatalities are hard to pull off, so I'd like to, train to get better at those. Not that I'll play the Game Boy version a whole lot, but, still be cool to have that ability. Make it easier on ourselves. Yeah, that green on Reptile looks really good in this game. Watch this. I'll knock him down to a third. There's a third level in the pit. Filled back off for a second. Ready? Here we go. Boom. Crazy, right? It's just something, I don't know, I guess it's some kind of glitch on this version that you can actually knock him down another level. Sonya's colors look pretty good on this one. Gives it more of that kind of grimy, dark green look about her. Probably close to the arcade version, I don't know. Yeah, all the... very impressed with the way they look on this game. The colors and the characters. It makes me think that, like, why... I mean, I know Sega Genesis colors are limited. Why didn't they do these colors back in the day? You know what I mean? Why didn't they make it look more arcade accurate with these colors if Master Lin Kuei could do it more modern day, Makes you wonder. There's big, bold writing. Got Shang Tsung and the monks clapping in the background. Very nice. Very nice. And playing this version has pretty much the same strategies as the arcade version. You know what I mean? You get more. If you utilize the jump kick a lot, you'll be fine to get through the entire game. You know, back off of them, jump kick, back off, jump kick. There's other strategies, of course, you can use as well. The jump kick strategy is probably the easiest. If you play just kind of casually, get you through this game. That's why you can really just use a 3 button for Mortal Kombat 1 on Sega Genesis. You can pull it off pretty good. You're sleepy, man. You about to take off? All good, Davis. If you need to go, man, go right ahead. I'll probably put this one up and do it like a replay if people want to watch it. You know what I mean? I'll probably just leave it up for people to watch. Again, I know I started kind of late. But I just wanted to get at least a couple fights in on this game and discuss it a little bit. Okay, miss. I'll assume if you can't respond anymore, that means you fell asleep. Because I've done that before. That's why I say that. I'm watching some stream or watching some video and I'll just pass out. Wake up in the middle of the night and it's like on like 4 videos later. Yeah, I'm actually kind of notorious for doing that. Oh, yeah. You gonna get another reptile fight in? Let's see. It's possible. Oh, there's one flawless. Can we do it again? There you go. We got us another reptile fight in the same game. Very nice. Very nice. I think we'll get one more pit stage. The way I have it set up, I think we'll fight the pit stage again on a endurance round. If we do that, it should be kind of a cool little deal. Sometimes you get like a weird little mutated version of reptile. Oops. Hey, how are you not dead? There you go. Dude, BH, it's funny you mentioned that. I haven't done it, but I've gotten damn near. I've gotten that point where I'm just like, dude, like, you know what I mean? Like, not asleep, but you're conscious, but like your eyes are kind of like falling down, and you wake up, or you kind of snap out of it all of a sudden, like, what, was I asleep, or what's going on with everybody? You know what I mean? Like, not quite asleep, but like right there. I've done that before, and thank God it was just for like a second. I don't want people to hear me snore while the stream is going. But no, it's never happened to me quite yet. But it's gotten damn close. I'm sure it's happened before out there somewhere. It'd be funny to just hang out in one of those streams. Especially when the person wakes up and realizes that they fell asleep. I'd like to be there for that. That kind of makes me laugh thinking about it. It's like, oh shit. Only because it's almost happened to me. So it makes it a little bit more funny. Back off, Cage. Got that corner. Ugh. All I gotta do is get that started. You know, eat them up. We're moving right along. God, look at how that bold writing. I love it. Scorpion versus Scorpion. Yeah, you can really take advantage of the computer in this version. What is y'all's favorite home version of the original Mortal Kombat 1? Home console version. Mine was the Sega Genesis when it came out originally. And I don't get me wrong, even though the Super Nintendo's got a lot of, it's beautiful visually, but it's got a lot of issues as far as like the controls are bad and stuff like that. I still love the Super Nintendo version. I still think it's a great game, but it does have a lot of issues with it, to be honest with you. But visually, it was never bad. It always looked amazing, the Super Nintendo MK1. But I always went with Sega Genesis back in the day. I didn't play any of the handhelds, really. So that's supposed to be cool. That's funny, man. That's funny, BH. Poor guy. I'd be so embarrassed if I fell asleep. That'd be like the most embarrassing thing you could do. Okay, we got lucky. Bro, that's crazy. I missed him somehow. That's weird. Oh, too fast. It's not gonna be a good round, I don't think. Okay. Might be able to pull it out. There we go. We pulled it out. Not bad. Let's see. When City first came out, played all day past that. Looked at this one game still. Oh, but you weren't live streaming though. That'd be more embarrassing, right, BH? Hey Tay, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining my late night stream. It's I know. I do them too late. I need to work on that. It's just I've got the wife and the kiddos, got stuff going on during the day. It's hard for me to pull it off any earlier sometimes. We were doing it on Tuesday pretty regularly for a while there, but yeah, we just can't do it every time. I'm trying to get my wife more involved with it. It's hit or miss with her. There's some space. I've already butchered this attempt at another reptile fight. I already fought him twice in this match. Just because they have it turned on where, it'll show these silhouettes across the moon every time. Oh, Tay, this is the, Tay, you know me. This is the arcade edition. Mortal Kombat for Sega Genesis, the arcade edition hack that Master Lin Kuei came out with a few years ago. So that's why it's a little bit prettier. Plays, honestly, I guess the play is pretty much the same, but visuals are nicer. The actual, actually has the speech for the characters. It actually has, what else? Oh, the actual like the letters and stuff on the screen, much better. You'll see that here in a second. Yeah, it's original hardware. It's actually on a cartridge. This is a great version of. I mean, don't get me wrong. I grew up on the Sega Genesis version, so I already loved the Sega Genesis. But this one's just even that much better to me. Hey, what's up, Breath? What's up, man? I haven't watched your last video yet, but it looks promising. I want to see the. I want to see the old school. What, you have the old school classic commercials on there? That's cool. I'll check it out later. So I'll be up a little while tonight. I had a nap earlier, so I'm all energized. I know I sound like an old man, right? I had my nap earlier. I'm 46, okay? I am kind of old. Yeah, you're right. I think it's the background or something. It looks a little bit weird. I think they try to give it some depth, but I don't know if the colors really... Like that background color, the ground in the background just kind of looks weird, you know? So... I mean, I think that's what they're going for, is a little bit more depth. But like I said, the colors make it kind of look weird. It doesn't look quite as gray, I guess, in the stage. Is that what it is? It's more of a grayish background. Now they got it looking more brown. It doesn't look horrible, but just, you know, just something that quite looks the way it should. Oh, okay, man. Yeah, I'll check it out, though. Either way, I love that classic stuff. Yeah, so Tay, what's interesting about that is, you know, these, the Sega Genesis had limited colors, right? So even though, like, a lot of the colors in this game has been changed, and for the better, too. Like, for example, Sonya's rings are actually pink. You know, Johnny Cage has a green Shadow Kick. Were those colors always available? I mean, like I said, I'm playing on original hardware right now. Is it just because they had deadlines, they couldn't fix stuff like that? Or what? Because it's just weird that, you know, some of the colors that I would have normally expected to see in the game originally weren't there, and now they're here just fine, looking all nice and pretty. And some of the colors, like even like the colors of the outfits, seem to be darker, and I don't know, just closer to the actual arcade colors. Yeah, Wrath, you're probably right. Probably is a deadline issue thing. Shang Tsung. All I know is that Shang Tsung's fireballs are way slower. Look at this, bro. I think he's stuck. There he goes. Oh my gosh. I thought he was just gonna keep throwing him all around. Do that ball again. Nope. There we go. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Ref. Yeah, some of the colors just, I don't know. Just a little off. But whatever they did on this one, it looks prettier. Definitely looks very nice. And now on this one, Tay, you also have to fight Ermac at the end. So if you beat the game without continuing, you have to fight Ermac at the end. But he's not really super difficult, as you see. He plays like Ermac, basically. I mean, like Reptile, basically. Who's oldest between you and Tay and Daryl? I'm 46. I think Tay will just have to tell us if he wants to. I think Daryl's also 46, but I think I'm a few months older than Daryl. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's right. You're 42. Oops. Let me do it. K's 42. Yeah, Wrath, you're right. He he looks younger than 40, his 40s for sure. Meanwhile, I went a different route, so I'm 46, but I look like I'm 52. I went the opposite direction. You'll be 37 in 2 weeks? Okay, cool, man. You're in the back half of your 30s. That's not bad. I'm at that point now. I'm at that age now where, like, the years are starting to go by way faster than they're supposed to. So, like, the older you get, everything seems to go faster. So, I'm at that age, apparently. 34, nice, nice. Yeah, you were 3, damn. I was, yeah, about 13, I guess, somewhere in there. Divorce will age you. So will kids. Like, my hair was already kind of graying to begin with, but I have 4 kids now. Now my hair is just like all gray. You know, it's just basically solid gray. Of course, to be fair, I started graying at a younger age, so. Yeah, man, the months are flying by for me. Your new cat is aging you, keeping you busy. Yeah, they probably are in their 60s. I haven't checked them out. They probably are in their either late 50s or early 60s. Yeah, I've got plenty of hair today, but it's all gray. It's all gray. It was brown a couple years. It was mostly brown about 6 to 8 years ago, and then it just, you know, the gray was already starting to show up a little bit, but then it just like took off. By the time I had my 4th child, I was all gray. So, and I was, that was 2019. I was 40 years old, and all gray hair at 40 years old. It's not supposed to be that way, is it? To be fair, though, I knew somebody whenever we were going to high school who was already graying a little bit, like very little bit. And I was like, damn, man. I haven't talked to him in years, so I don't know how he looks now. But but anyway, y'all want to see so this game does also have 2 secret characters to use. It does have Noob Saibot, and it does have Reptile. Y'all want me to switch to either one of those guys for another playthrough? I have not tried on the Amiga. I have not. Wait a minute, have I? Is Mortal Kombat 2 on the Amiga also? I played one the other day, and it actually is. I mean, it's not terrible for what it was. I think it was on the Amiga I played it on. Now you got me wondering. I can't remember what I played it on. Okay, never mind. No, that's not the right one then. I didn't play one that had any loading time. I did play one the other day that was, I can't remember what it was now. What system was on it? It was on like an older console that somebody had kind of hacked and made it really cool, and it was actually pretty decent. So, oh man, yeah, that's too long. 15 minutes. Damn. All right, let's do. See if I can remember how to do it. A Noob Saibot playthrough. I think you just go to him and do this right here. Yeah, there we go. Still says Sub-Zero though. But it plays like it's on very hard. So it might be a little bit harder for me to get double flawless victories here. I get Cage to fall for this crap still. Ooh, that was close. Those beautiful green fireballs from Cage. Looks so good on this game. Well, they were white. I think on regular Sega Genesis, they were white, those fireballs. You're right, Tay. You're right. All right, we're going to try this again. See if we can get a double flawless still. What's cool about... so Noob Saibot and Reptile are basically the same character. Because you can just... Ah, damn it. Forget it. You can hold up and start, and you'll turn between Sub-Zero and Scorpion's moves. It's kind of cool. What do I have right now? I think I have Sub-Zero's moves, yeah. But if you hold up and start, I'll switch between them. Which makes it gives you an infinite combo. It's a stupid infinite combo, but you can do it. I'll show you guys in a second. Dude, that's crazy. I couldn't... Oh, you have to hold it down every time. I forgot. Between each round, you have to hold down certain buttons to turn into Noob Saibot. Dude, I couldn't do a game that took that long to load. I mean, there are some... Don't get me wrong, back in the day, there were some long-loading Sega CD games. Not quite that long. All right. Let's see if I can do that infinite combo here. Okay, and you do this. 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 Okay, I'm done. It takes forever. But anyways, you get the idea. It's an infinite combo. Hey, you probably already discussed it, but which version of the Legacy Collection are you getting? Just the digital, or are you going to get any of the physical editions? Wrath, also you, what versions of Legacy are you getting? Oh, whoops, see, I didn't hold the buttons down. Look what happened. Turn to Sub-Zero. It's okay, I can fix it on the next fight. I've already ordered it because last weekend was the last time you could get it, but I got the standard edition with the reptile skin. I thought that was pretty cool looking. Has that reptile skin slipcover? Probably just digital? Okay, cool. I'm a sucker. I'll probably get both. I'll probably get digital and look, Tay, glitch. I'll probably get digital and the physical copy since it comes out in December. Nice. Okay. Yeah. No, I hear they're not doing the. Yeah, it's because he backs up for his fatality. So, did I get in time? No, I didn't get in time. He backs up for his fatality, so it makes it to where he just infinitely walks. Dude, I know at least one or two people that are getting like all kinds of crazy. They're getting the collector's edition. They're getting the digital. They're going to get the one of the couple of the skins. I know one guy who's getting all the skins, like all the standard editions, with the skin slip covers, which is kind of cool, I guess, if you have the money. But damn, someone like me, that's a waste of money. Just because I don't. Again, like I said, if I had tons of money, maybe, but I don't. So yeah, it's. Whew. I mean, all you're getting is different color skins. But I started thinking about, man, that sure would look good on a shelf or something, though. That'll look really nice on a shelf. Oh, cool. They went to PAX, huh? Nice. That's pretty awesome, man. Very nice. Should be gifted. So yeah, that's right. Wonder if I could somehow freeze him, like in the corner, like right when he's getting up, and then switch over to Scorpion and still do the fatality. That'd be interesting, right? Can I go on the other side? No. He's not letting me over there. Oh. Okay, hold on. That was way too slow. Man, that might have worked though. It'd be kind of cool to see if you can pull off the freeze and then also set on fire. I just shot that ice way too slow. Ah, damn it, guys. I'm sorry. I still didn't stay in noob sidebot. I keep forgetting I have to hold down buttons in between the rounds. I mean, do that, but okay. Damn it. Trying to be cute with it. Okay, hold down buttons. Got it. All right. Ah, damn it. Okay, we'll try the next 2 rounds. It's a little bit harder, like I said, because whenever you're a noob, it basically treats you like it's very hard. So it's a little bit harder to get a flawless victory. So I'll try to get that. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Too close. Oh, could have been bad. Oh. All right, maybe we should have it. Hey, Austin, what's going on, man? Just doing a little bit of a late night stream. I apologize, guys, again. You're always late night here lately. There we go, reptile fight. Should be reptile. I think it's still him when I'm Ermac. Oh, well. Not Ermac, excuse me, when I'm Noob Saibot. But I forgot to turn into Ermac, or Noob Saibot also. So I'm fighting Noob instead. I don't stream on Twitch. I don't even have a Twitch account, to be honest with you. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate you, sir. Yeah, I don't have. I may have set a Twitch account up like a long time ago, but I don't have one that I really actively use. Damn it. Caught me. There we go. Good shit out. Should still get a fatality for it though. Oh man, Raph, let me know when you do it. That'd be fun. I'd like to see it. That'd be awesome. Damn it, I didn't turn it to him. What would you, what kind of live streams would you do? Would you do like Mortal Kombat or just like other random stuff as well? I want to do some other games also. I'm trying to get my wife to do some like co-op side-scrolling beat 'em ups with me. That'd be fun. And she likes some of those, like Turtles and stuff. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh. Just like any channel. Okay. Yeah, Austin, this is a version of, this is the Mortal Kombat arcade edition that Master Lin Kuei made a Mortal Kombat 1 arcade edition of for the Sega Genesis. And it just tweaked a lot of stuff. So as you'll see, like you'll see some better colors. You'll see some, that's primarily what it is. Also, like a lot of the letters are changed, like the font size better and bigger and better, bolder. They actually has better speech. It actually mentions the characters' names a lot more, like what they're supposed to. Stuff like that. It's a great version. The colors are probably the biggest thing to me. Colors and the actual letters on the screen look really nice. But yeah, there's quite a few differences in a good way. So, yep, sounds better. Absolutely.
Fatality.
Yeah, this one was made, Rue, this one was made in more recent years. Like I said, it is the same Genesis, but they hacked it and made it, just added more stuff to it. But they try to make it close to the arcade version. I guess I'm going to play most of this game as Sub-Zero, not intentionally. I keep forgetting to change back into Noob Saibot. Oh, you're absolutely right, Raph. There'd be absolutely no debate. It would be hands down Sega Genesis version. 1000% correct. When this version came out, I really don't know. It's been a few years. I don't know. They've had different, updates to it too as well. But I don't know when. I think this is almost the final version. But again, I couldn't tell you exactly when it came out. Oops, I'm dead. Best home port of MK2. Gosh, that's tough. I do like both the Sega Genesis version and the Super Nintendo version. Both great. Yeah, that is tough for me. I don't know which one. I think maybe overall I might lean towards the Super Nintendo version because, I don't know, the more colors that were involved, they have a lot more vibrant colors. Oh, it's just 2021. See, I thought it was older than that. Okay. Thanks for checking on that for me. Yeah, I thought it was older than that. So 2021. Okay. All right, now we're going to go back to Noob Saibot. Transform back into him. There we go. Okay. I keep forgetting to hold those buttons down. Oh, really? You did? Yeah, I wonder if they ever looked into it or not. Surely they're curious as to how it looks. I would be. If so, I took my creation and made it either better or, you know what I mean? Like, I'd definitely be curious about it. Well, I mean, their creation is the actual arcade version, so I mean, theirs is probably gonna be always the best version. But if I was them, I would definitely like to check out the other versions out there that people put out. Especially like this one, just because it's so well done. Look at that. Nope, moves are all the same. Oh, no, I see what you're saying. Yes, he can do both Sub-Zero and Scorpion moves. Absolutely. Watch, it might mess up right here. Let's see. Sometimes it messes up right here because it's confused about... See, there, he turned into Reptile. It's like it's confused or something. See that? Yeah, it doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, he turned into Reptile automatically. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna try to go back to noob if I can. Should let me. There we go. Does it not have that? I thought you had the spear first, but maybe it's the ice first. Okay, it's the ice. Or whatever it is that Noob Saibot shoots out of his hands. Looks like ice. Except it's more like a charcoal color ice. Oh, really? There we go. All right, so I wonder if we still fight Ermac at the end of this playthrough with Noob Saibot. It'll probably make me just be Sub-Zero again. But I'll hold the buttons back anyways, just to see. I'll go ahead and hold the buttons and see what it says. Oh no, it doesn't even let me fight anybody. Okay. I'll just beat the game with Noob. It doesn't make you fight Ermac, I guess. Like it does with everybody else. Interesting. It just gives you Sub-Zero's ending. Cool. Okay, there you have it. It's an Ermac or a Noob Saibot playthrough. Oh yeah. Pretty cool. All right, guys. I'm thinking one more playthrough ought to do it. Anybody have a specific character you want me to play through it with? I've already done Subs, Raiden. No, I didn't. I did Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and I did Noob Saibot. Anybody else? Sonya? Okay. Sonya. Sonya's pretty easy, actually, I think, in this version. Just keep doing a leg grab. Not in the spin cycle way, but you could just trick them into trying to throw the projectile as soon as they get up and grab them again. Ooh, there's two Kanos. Oh, there's a Sonya. There's two Sonyas. What do I do? I got 2 of each. Wait, Austin said. Oh, Austin voted for both. Both. Same time. Well, we'll try Sonya first, and we'll see if there's enough time for a Kano afterwards. See if I'm still awake enough. I should be. If I'm not mistaken, I can really cheat the computer with Sonya pretty good. And I'm not talking about the spin cycle. It's almost a spin cycle, but not quite. Sonya. I also like that when you first start up. That's pretty cool. They add that to it. There's all the credits right there. Master Lin Kuei, all those guys right there. Did an outstanding job with this game. Turn the pit back on. Sonya. Come Santa Claus. Oh, really? Really? All right. Well, we're not going to worry about fighting Reptile unless we get it on the first try. Jerk doesn't kick me out of here. He just knew I was trying to get Reptile to fight. What a jerk. Oh, she has a different sound effect. Did y'all see that? Did y'all hear that? Yeah. That was weird. Never heard that sound effect from her before. Or I never noticed it anyways. Yeah, that was crazy, man. I didn't know that was her. I guess they just add that sound to it every once in a while. Well, damn. Scorpion, calm down, bro. Jesus. This is medium difficulty after all. I think he forgot he's only the second guy. So that's supposed to be difficult. I should beat up to very hard because that'll get them to throw their projectiles more. And it'll be easier to do my little exploit I was talking about. But, oh well. Hear that clapping? That's also been added to this version. And they did a lot for this game in a great way. And I don't think this is even the latest version. I think this is close. I think the latest version of this game has like just a couple minor differences. For example, I think whenever Sub-Zero does his fatality, he actually, like they're supposed to actually face the screen instead of giving you that side profile of their head. I think it does that on the newest version, which I don't have that one, but it's close enough. Her jump kick kind of sucks compared to some of the other characters, though. You can't pull that shit off on him. They won't let you do that spin cycle shit on these guys. Yeah, I agree, Austin. It's great. It's a great version.
Fatality.
Freedom. Yeah, I was screwed. Go. All right, we're still moving right along. Definitely a little bit more difficult with Sonya. I think it's just because I don't like her jump kick as much, but I could probably get them to do stuff more on the ground without having to jump kick them quite a bit. Just like you can in the arcade version. You can actually get them to do a lot of stuff on the ground. Kind of trick them into throwing their projectiles and stuff. Oops. Press the wrong button. There we go. I still get confused with this 3 button, even though we've got 1 punch button and 2 kick buttons. It should be pretty obvious.
Sonya wins. Fatality.
Johnny Cage. Okay. Her roundhouse isn't quite as good as some of the others, but I think I can still get him in the little roundhouse trick here. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, he wasn't having it. Yeah, so if I had this on very hard, I could probably trick them into throwing more projectiles. I'll try it again anyways, just to see. But usually you can sweep them as soon as they get up, and they'll throw projectiles like that. That didn't work because it was a shadow kick instead. There we go. It's working a little bit. Not bad, not bad.
Fatality.
Fatality. Now we've got, is this going to be a pit stage? Yes. We'll try again, but I don't think I'll be able to get double flawless. Dang, look how deep red that the imposter version of us is. All right, we'll try again. We'll let her beat us up. Dang, she is dark red. But that should connected. That's great.
Sonia wins.
Red Sonja, was it playing in round one? No kidding. She'd kick my ass. She's like, you're not getting no double flawless against me. She was right. It just has a tremendous, that leg grab just has a tremendous range. You know what I mean? Like it sucks them in. And so it works very well. Like if you put this on very hard, you can just do that back and forth over and over again. Because they'll always get up and try to throw the projectile. At least you can in the arcade version. I don't know about this one, but. Yeah, there she goes. Did it again. That funny noise. Oops, out of range. Oops, damn it, that sucks. That sucks. Red Sonja, that's right. Exactly. I guess it's when I juggle him and do it. It's when it seems like it happens the most. Let's try it again. Oh, I missed it that time. Oh, on this version, you can't block that in time. On the other version, you can block that before he can, like when he tries to throw a spear, you can recover fast enough to block that. But not in this version, apparently. Whew. A little scary there. A little too close. Ah, missed him again. Really? It kind of sucked. Okay, there we go.
Sonia wins.
Oh man, me too, Austin. They were really tough back in the day, for sure. We've got a lot better at it over the years, but man, these endurance rounds. I used to cringe every time I got to that point in the game. Man, her jump kick sucks. Throw your lightning. Yep, I knew that was coming. You can only do one sweep the higher up you go the ladder. And then once you get to a certain point, those just going to do their special moves past your sweep. That work. You pull one sweep off, that's about it. Oh man, that sucked. Now, if I try to sweep him again, all he's going to do is just slide. every time we try to sweep. It's crazy.
Sonia wins.
Ooh, I was surprised he didn't do that to begin with. Again, I'm surprised he didn't slide at me instead.
Sonia wins. Fatality.
Yeah, Dark Edition's freaking awesome. I love that game. Oh, really? Oh, did you see that? He was dying and he still got a low kick hit on me. That was crazy, dude. I can't believe that.
Sonia wins.
Which version? Oh, the Dark Edition? Yeah, man. It's awesome. It's so much fun. Ah. Quit it. I'm screwed. Couldn't do anything.
Kang wins.
Oh, I haven't tried on a CRT TV yet, though. I need to get one of those still. I haven't played on CRT TV in years. Whoa. I'm surprised you were able to pull that off. Damn, kick my ass. Okay, well, I don't get to fight Ermac this fight. So if you have to continue, you don't get to fight Ermac. Yeah, it's been at least 10 or 15 years since I played on a CRT TV. Welp. Gotta finish it with Sonya.
Sonia.
Dang, an 8-inch? That's cool, though. It's almost a portable TV. Get me out of here. UK's gone crazy. Bro, I didn't know he fought for this. This bad. Throw your fireball, bro. Stupid. Oh my gosh.
Wins.
Nice. Dude. This Liu Kang doesn't quite play at the arcade version, the actual arcade version, because he does a lot more flying kicks in the arcade. But of course, it is on medium. I think he'll probably do it more on a hard difficulty level. That was so stupid. I can't believe I won that match. See, I've never played that Jack Pacific version. That bad, huh? That bad of a cheater? Oops. No fireballs came out. Or her rings, excuse me, her rings didn't come out. That. Easy peasy. Yeah, this is like the easiest Goro, guys. Easiest Goro. Just because he falls for a lot more jump kicks. Like I said, you can, his health comes down just the same amount as everybody else does, so that's great. He doesn't really have boss health, he just has normal health like everybody. So it makes it a lot easier. Look at that. Sucking that health down. Yeah, I want in this version I want Shang Tsung to turn into Goro. For sure. Oop. Ooh, yeah, stood right up into that shit. Okay, that'll work. It was supposed to be a jump kick, but that'll work. So there you have it. A nice little Sonya fight. But since, like I said, since I didn't actually win without continuing, I had to, you know, I don't get to fight Ermac at the end. Which is no big deal. I've been wanting to play that Jax version. It's kind of cool. It looks kind of cool, right? I mean, it looks just like the arcade, or pretty close to the arcade version, right? Isn't that the one that you just like a plug and play? Is that what I'm thinking of? There you go, Tay. A Sonya playthrough. I did a crappy job of it, but we got through it. Yeah, I need to check that out. You can get them for pretty cheap, right? Like online, people sell them. And the controller's actually set up in like the 5-button controller, right? Like the old school style. Oh, you know, guys, send it to me, man. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I mean, that's yours. I don't want to take your Mortal Kombat stuff. The ROM. Oh, okay. I was like, okay. Yeah, man. If you wouldn't mind, send me the ROM for sure. I thought you meant the actual Jax. I didn't know there was ROM for it. I thought you meant the actual Jax setup. I was like, oh man, no. You're good. You keep that. No, that'd be great. Yeah, send me the ROM. I'll check it out. Hell yeah. I would definitely dive into that if I had the ROM for sure. All right, now let's do. You know what? Let's go ahead and. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate it. I'll go ahead and do a Kano playthrough. Why not? I'll do it quick. That way we can get everybody satisfied on what they want to see. Man, you're not joking, Urban. And thanks for coming by also. No, it would have been great if we had this version on there. Don't get me wrong, I still love the original Sega Genesis version, but this just kicks up a notch in my opinion. Absolutely, man. Yeah, we'll turn on the ability to fight Reptile easier, but I'll try to fly through this game as much as I can. Could do one more playthrough with Mr. Kano. Now his jump kick is pretty awesome. I like his jump kick in this game. I have a much better chance of getting a Reptile fight with him, I think. Of course. All right, we'll try another round. His is, I think, back low punch in this one for his fatality. Whereas the arcade is back to forward low punch. We'll jump back first to get it started. That way we can create that distance for the jump kick. There we go. There we go. That should get us some Reptile fights. He really is cheap, but he sure is fun to use. I like using him against the computer. Thanks, Durbin. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, sir. Got some Reptile fight. Look how nice and green he is. Very dark green. I know. I just can't get over the colors in this game. If you'll notice, also they added the bodies in the background at the bottom of the pit. If you play the regular Sega Genesis version, those bodies aren't there. It's just spikes. It's just spikes is all that's down there. But they add the blood and they add these bodies down here. Check both sides. Check it out over here. Got some more bodies down this way. Or I guess we don't. Anyways, we have bodies. We have a few bodies down here. For some reason, I thought we had another one or two down this way. That's pretty cool. We'll knock him down another level of the pits. Oh, we won't. This round, anyways. We'll do it the next round. Boom. Look at this. A third level. Crazy, right? I got to about Floyd. That's crazy. Oof. Oof. There we go. Oh, cool. Thanks, Raph. I'll check it out after this stream, actually. Appreciate that. Thanks, sir. See if we can do the glitchy fatality for him also. Watch, we'll get a fatality for that. There you go. Well, now I definitely want to try it because I like trying to figure out the different versions of AIs. I like that, you know. Even if they're tougher, I like to try to figure it out. But it looks really good, doesn't it? And plays pretty good otherwise. Like the controls are pretty good, pretty solid on it. Raph, do you have the actual Jack specific game? Like with the 5-button controller and it plugs right in?
Flawless victory.
Okay, cool. Oh, you don't have any more? Okay. Well, that's all right. I mean, you have the ROM, so it's good enough, huh?
Fatality.
Yeah. You can make them glitch in the corner awesome because they need space for some of their fatalities. And when you do it, they don't have enough space to move back, so it makes them keep walking. So then you can kind of do like punches and stuff. You do whatever you want to after that. Throws, punches, all kinds of crazy stuff. Kano wins. Ah, those letters look nice. Yeah, I don't think they're too expensive to buy nowadays. Maybe like $20 or so. I really don't know, but I think Daryl has one still. I think he's done a video about it a couple times. I can't imagine them being too expensive. Yeah, 15, 20 inch. That's believable. Yeah, that's probably about right. Makes sense. Really, they made it unbeatable, huh? Ooh. You said originally. Now it's not unbeatable anymore. They fixed it or something. Look at those punches going 1,000 miles per hour. No reptile fight this time. I goofed. I've never watched Gen X grown up before. Never heard of that. Clapping in the background. Very nice. It was really cool checking out some of those portable games. Oh man, I'll have to check that out for sure. Very nice. Gen X grown up. Okay. I'll probably check that out also after I get off the stream. I'm not too tired. I'm getting tired. But I have a little bit in me to do some of that stuff. Isn't that cool how his knife is 2 different colors? It's Got the green one. He's got the regular blue one. It's pretty cool. Very nice. Cool, man. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff too. I will say the only kind of mini thing I have right now is just that little handheld, that little Ken Hank kind of mini. That little Ken Hank mini, kind of like a little Game Boy almost, which is like 16,000 games on it, but no actual minis, you know, like you're talking about. All right, here we go. Endurance rounds already. Moving pretty quick. I think we'll fight on the pit stage one more time, but it'll be a little bit tougher because we'll have, we'll have to fight 2 people to get a flawless victory. It's possible. Done it before. Easy peasy, those jump kicks. Yeah, they're pretty cool too. They just I think the controls are a little bit rough on them. You know what I mean? Like the one I had, that Ken Hank, it's pretty good and all overall, but sometimes the low kick button doesn't want to work very well. It's kind of finicky, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's very cheaply made. I get it, so I'm not too worried about it. But it's definitely handy on the go. I've used it a few times. Agreed. Yeah, the controls are kind of rough. But again, I guess it's just because they probably use the cheapest parts possible. You know, only pay like $39 for the whole thing and have all those games on it. Nice. There we go. PSP Go. I love the PSP Go. I haven't had one in years, but I used to love that little system. I kind of want to get just a regular PSP again and just put a bunch of games on an SD card or something. Some classic stuff. Those PSPs are getting harder to find and more expensive also. Tim, you got 3 altogether? Damn. Yeah, it's a great handheld. Used to play a ton back in the day. The last PSP I had was that white one, the Star Wars one with Darth Vader on the back. I wish I hadn't got rid of that. It was in mint shape when I sold it. Fatality.
Fatality.
Whoa, that was weird. Kind of glitched for a second there. Yeah, I used to have that. Yep, I used to have that Midway Arcade Treasures. That was my favorite games. I played on it for a long time. I think the one for the PSP actually had 1, 2, and 3, if I'm not mistaken. The first 3 Mortal Kombats. Right? Didn't it have the first one there also? I know for the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox, it didn't have the first one there, but I think it did have the first one. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. So I would love to have the Vita, the PSP just for that alone. Just have that Midway Treasures again. Great game. I think we're gonna get another Ermac fight. Yep. You got us an Ermac fight. There we go. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I used to have a Vita also one time. There we go. Tried to do that earlier. Yeah, man. So you have a Vita also? Nice. That's why I need to get some kind of setup like that, man. That'd be way cool. And see, this version actually has the corrected picture. It's not on the normal Sega Genesis version. It doesn't have that actual pictures from the arcade. They changed it, but this version has the correct one. So 2000 model, nice. I had one a long time ago and had it for a short time. I ended up getting rid of it. I played it mostly for the Uncharted game that came out for it because I'm a big Uncharted fan. So that reminds me, I want to try Uncharted on this 3D display also, just to see what it looks like. Uncharted 3, I think, is in 3D on there. So I'm curious to see how it looks. Folks, I'll try. Yeah, I heard the Killzone was good. See, I never tried Killzone, any Killzones. I heard it's really good on the Vita also. Let me check it out. See, I'm not into those kind of games either. But it actually pulled you in though, huh? Got you interested. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I don't really do. That's RPG, right? Yeah, I did play. I did play a little bit Mortal Kombat 9 for the Vita. Yep, I sure did. I played a little bit for the PlayStation 3 way back when, and then I played it a little bit for the Vita, and then now I've got it back again for the PS3, so I could try it out in 3D for a little bit. It's been pretty fun so far. I forgot how good the game was, and honestly, when I had it before, I didn't really delve as much into it as I am now. Nice. Injustice is cool. I've played it a little bit, but not much. I've always heard they're pretty good games. Even the second one's pretty good. Oh, Swamp Thing's on there? That's cool. I had no idea. That's pretty cool. I do like the vast array of characters they have on those games, especially for the DC lineup. Nice. It's funny you mentioned Swamp Thing. I bought the the old '80s movie Swamp Thing not too long ago in 4K. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's kind of cheesy, I guess, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it, man. It's not a bad movie. Well, I think I'm gonna take on off. I'm getting pretty tired, but I do want to check out a couple things before I go to bed. See, I love so Alan Moore. I only know him from The Watchmen, and he did such a great job on The Watchmen. But I haven't read anything else. Oh, I take that back. Didn't he also do Alan Moore? Didn't he also do The Killing Joke? I also watched that. I have the comic for it. I never read it, but I did watch the animated movie. Yes. Yeah, I like his dark style, man. Great work. I love it. I know he's done plenty of other stuff out there too, but I haven't really. That's all I'm very familiar with him is The Watchmen and The Killing Joke. That's cool. Dude, I love the Watchmen movie. It's so good. They did a great job. Jeffrey Dean Morgan as a freaking comedian. Hell yeah! In fact, I got I got a poster signed by him a few years back at one of our Comic Cons. We met him. And he signed my theatrical poster of the Watchmen. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that movie's great. It's an awesome movie. Long, and you can even make it longer if you get the edition that has the Ultimate Edition that has the comic book in it as well. But man, it's so good. Yeah, man. His Rorschach was amazing. Hell yeah. Yes. And Patrick Wilson was Night Owl, right? Patrick Wilson. Is that his name? Anyways, yeah, great movie. I had a buddy of mine watch it with me, the Ultimate Edition, one time, and he was like, "Man, this is a good movie, but it's so long." I was like, "Yeah, it's long," just because it had everything. You know, it was the full uncut version of the movie plus the comic book parts in it. I think it ended up being like almost 4 hours long or something like that. It was so cool. Dude, you really nice. I have a little bit of Watchmen stuff, but not much. Yeah, man, send me some pics if you don't mind. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
I have a little bitty Watchmen section set up in my room, and I also have a the poster set up elsewhere. Nice, very nice. It's cool that you're a Watchmen fan, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I saw that. I was living in a area at the time where they had drive-in theater, which is pretty cool. That's the first time I saw it was in a drive-in theater. There's a double feature. It was that, and I can't remember what else it was at that time. I think it was the Friday the 13th remake that came out that same time. It was a double feature. We saw Watchmen, and I think that at the same night. It was freaking amazing. I had never been to a drive-in before that, but about 100 miles from where we live at, there's still a drive-in theater. Nice. Yeah, I think that movie right there is definitely worth the theatrical experience at least once. It's so epic. You know, Zack Snyder did all the amazing effects in that movie. I mean, or just his style. You know, Zack Snyder's style. It's very unique. Oh, I've never seen that movie. Still, the Flintstone movie. I have just the licensed one. I think that has like a lot of has a few '60s songs on there, and it has My Chemical Romance did the song. What was that song called? Um, I forgot. My Chemical Romance is on there. A bunch of other kind of random songs, but it's a great soundtrack. It's got great music on there. It's got Bob Dylan, I think. Desolation Row. That's what it is. Isn't it called Desolation Row? I think it's My Chemical Romance. Ah, man, it's unfortunate. Nice. That's a good song. That whole soundtrack's really good. All right, Wrath. I'm gonna end it right here, buddy. At least I'm getting tired, but I'm gonna at least do a couple more things before I go to bed. I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna try out that Jax version of Mortal Kombat. Thanks for hooking me up with that, by the way. I appreciate it. And then I'll ultimate cut of the movie. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Like I said, I'll we'll do another live stream probably sometime this week and catch up some more. But yeah, send me what you got from Discord. That'd be really cool. I like to see your stuff, man. That's awesome. I'm always down to see people's collections and what they're passionate about. I'll send you some pictures of mine here pretty soon. Also, I don't have a lot of Watchmen stuff. I got a very little bit, but it's some cool stuff though. Is the ultimate version the one? I have that one. Is it the one that has like the lenticular cover where it shows the movie people and also or movie characters, and you turn it and it's got the comic book characters of them? I have that version, and I also have the one that came out for PS3, the game, and it also had the Blu-ray with it for the movie. Also had Rorschach on the cover. Yeah, I got that one. I got that Ultimate Edition. It's really cool. I haven't even opened that book inside there because I already had the book anyway. So even though that one's hardback, I never even opened it up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have one that's it was a PS3 game that came with the movie also when it came out. You can try that game again one of these days. I didn't give it a lot of play when it came out. Okay, yeah, cool, man. Absolutely. Hell yeah, I'd love to see your collection. Yeah, I need to try it out. I have it. Like I said, I just haven't played it forever. I don't think I played it much at all either when it came out. But when that came out, I was obsessed with the Watchmen. So back then, anything that came out that was Watchmen related, I was trying to buy. Man, I wonder why I haven't played that one that much. I got it. I just don't remember that much about it. Now I really gotta try it out. I'll probably get out. I know where it's at. I've got it in storage. I'll probably get out tomorrow and try it out. Got me curious now. I've got some of my Watchmen stuff in storage still. Not much. Most of it's out here in my room. So again, it's not much. I got a small section of Watchmen things in my. I've got a little glass case that has a few items in it. And then I guess they have the poster out here also. So, all right, I'll stop jabbering. But yeah, man, if you wouldn't mind sending me a video about it, I'd love to see it. Again, I'd love to see your collection if you had have a moment to kind of record it. So, but anyways, I'm going to end it right there. Guys, have a great rest of your night. Thanks for those who stuck around and watched the video today. I really appreciate it. If you just came in and you didn't get a chance to watch it, go back and watch it. It's just I'll put it up on the channel. And it's got a lot of just playthroughs on this arcade version of Mortal Kombat for the Sega Genesis. Very well done version by Master Lin Kuei. Did a great job. Wrath, thank you, sir, for hanging out with me and talking to me for a while, especially about the Watchmen. I'm always down for Watchmen and DC comic stuff. So, absolutely, man. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Everybody else, have a great rest of your night as well, and I will catch y'all next one. If you enjoy what you see, consider subscribing, and we can do I'll do probably another live stream sometime this week if possible. I'm feeling like I'll be able to get at least one more in. Unfortunately, a lot of my live streams are late at night, so what you're seeing right now is kind of my regular. I want to do them earlier, but with the wife and kiddos, I don't get a lot of time for that. So, all right, everyone, have a great rest of your night, and we will catch you next one. Be safe out there. Wrath, take care, buddy.